look at some more pretty papers today. I'm looking forward to it. We're going to look at what's came inside this box. I've got it out ready to show you. It came with this lace for tying it up. It's for scrapbooking. I'll put all the things as I go through it. I'll put it back in here so that we don't look at them twice accidentally. And I've also got these wonderful little frames to show you that you can use for scrapbooking or things, or make your own little photo frames with them. They're rather gorgeous. I've got a whole bunch of different ones of those to show you. Oh, and before we get started, aren't these just darling? These little paper clips with the flamingos. One's in use already. They're really cute as little bookmarks or clips to keep things together. Right, let's get started with this one and then we'll look at the frames that comes in this little package. There's all these little pictures which you can put. There's a little booklet I'll show you in a minute. This pretty rose. It's all sorts of ones. Little frames to go round things. Little cut out ready to frame things. This little darling butterfly, shaped like a butterfly, and it's ready to go for scrapbooking or doing your things. They've put such pretty pictures on it. Look at those roses, aren't they gorgeous? Must take time to enjoy the roses. Now this one you can fold in half, or you can have it flat. I folded it because I was going to write a little note inside. It's rather gorgeous. They're all shaped, these little pages that come in here. It's really rather cute. And this one, I think it's a bit shaped like a cloud almost. It's very cool. That's got roses and lovely pink tones too to it. Came with all these stickers as well that you can attach. Little key, a wee vintage paperclip sort of looking thing. Roses. What's that one there? Can you see it? Oh, the little ones pop something on top of it. There, I fixed it. It's like a little clock, I think. Yeah, it's a little vintage clock. Those are the little stickers. Now, some of these stickers have been used. There's other ones left there, so we can still have a look. It's a cute little package of interesting things and shapes and things for making things, for crafting. And this one, I like the colours in this. The lovely dreamy roses. This one, I like the colours in this too. I like them all. Let's face it, I like them. This is gorgeous. Look at those tiny little blue flowers. And they've all got this wonderful, like, vintage appeal to them. At least that's how I see them. I see them looking quite vintage. These ones, they're shaped like doorways or windows and arches, and that one's got a little cherub. Oh, what's it doing in there? Is that a butterfly? I don't know what it's doing in there. And that little window with the birdie and the roses. More little butterflies came in here and some more shapes. This pretty little butterfly. Got all different shapes in here to use for things. Now these ones are shaped, I don't know, like clothes almost. I'm not sure, but they're interesting. There's a few shaped that way. I'm not sure which way they go. I think you can put them whichever way you want. just up to you when you're doing your crafting and your creating. It's which way you want to put it. Oh, that's a little spare piece. There. This is really delicate, that one. Really dainty and delicate. I love the soft, melty, dreamy colours of these. These little pieces of paper. So many pieces of paper. They're just so cute. They all came in this one little kit. There's still a few more. There's another butterfly. That one's quite a dreamy butterfly. And some little strips in case you're wanting to put little strips down somewhere for your scrapbooking or your creating. Another butterfly. Ooh, we've got a clock. That one's nice. That's different. It's nice to have some different things in the mix, isn't it? Now this is another one that I think are cloud shaped. You can have them any way you want. It's just, and use it however you like. Just use our imaginations and create. That's gorgeous. That's so sweet, that little oval shape one. And a tiny little one. Dreamy, dreamy little colour. See how tiny it is. Just tiny. And what's this wee one? Another one that shape. Another vintage looking one. And to this shape. This is a different shape again. They're pretty, aren't they? Such pretty paper. I like it anyway. I hope you're enjoying looking. I'm enjoying showing you. Oh, my hair's going every which way. Sorry. It's getting a little out of control today. It's another cold day, so I'm wearing my warmness. That's a little one. Oh, and what have we got here? Let me see. I should have my magnifying glass. I think it's some people there. I think so. I think it's a vintage scene with people in their olden day outfits and their little olden day fashions. I think that might be just about the end of this. This one got a little ripped, but that's okay. We can stick it together and still use it. It's all good. And this is the little book that comes in that set. This is the one that you can scrapbook. We've started. Just a little, we just did one page. See, it's so pretty, the little book. It's a little notebook and it's got all these lovely pictures. Dreamy little pictures in here. Very tiny. A little hard to show because of the size. Oh, look. Clock one. It's so pretty though. Such a lovely little book. With so many different pages of things happening. It's adorable. Gosh, we just about need to do a whole video on this little book because it's going to take quite a while to look at all this gorgeousness. Maybe I'll put a bookmark in it and finish it with another video later. We'll have a few more pages though, shall we? Look at this. Oh, it's just adorable. Let me get my glasses off and have a look. Oh, yes, look at those little flowers. I haven't looked through the book properly. Not until now. Oh, it's getting in my way. Okay. Isn't that lovely? It's such a pretty little book. Such gorgeous little pictures. And another clock. This one's bigger than the last one. What does this say over here? It looks like cottage life. Oh, and it's got wording. I don't know that I can read it to you. Though we travel the world over to find the beautiful, we must carry it with us, or we will not find it. We will find it not, it says. Though we travel the world over to find the beautiful, we must carry it with us, or we will not, or we find it not, or we find it not. And it's got, oh dear, it's even smaller writing. Is it Ralph Wild something or other? I'm sorry, I'd like to give credit to the person who wrote that, but I'll try and hold it up. That's the best I can do with my eyesight. I stopped and took a moment to see if I could see it. I think it says Ralph Wild Emerson. A little verse, that little verse. These lovely little pictures, aren't they just delightful? It's got little verses here. The quieter you become, the more you can hear. So true. Look at all those beautiful pictures. They're just so dreamy and gorgeous and so relaxing to look at. I'm having a wonderful time showing you and looking through this with you. What prettiness. Look, that looks like music notes there. And is that a map? No, that's more music notes. That's my eyes. That's more music notes there. More pretty pictures. Beautiful roses and vintage scenes. Oh, wow. I love those melty colours. Oh, just gorgeous. Little dainty florals. So pretty. I think this book's almost too nice to go adding things to it. Because you disturb all the pretty in it. I might use those scrapbooking things on something plain and create with them. Because this is just so pretty to cover up any of this beauty. It just seems wrong. Well, that's just me, the way I think. I think it's lovely. We'll get to the middle and then we'll leave the rest for another day. And I wanted to show you the frames I've got. There's only a few of them. That will be interesting to look at. I wonder what they look like over this. Let's grab one. Over one of these little pictures. Yeah, these little frames are for making your own little creations, and I think they're rather pretty. They're paper, but they're not thin paper. They're like a hard card. Oh, this one's so pretty. Look at that. Oh, you could put a photo in there even. I'm not sure what I'm going to use them for, but I will be definitely using these at some stage. I just like them. They're nice thick card in pretty dreamy colours, and there's only one more of those. A heart-shaped one, a love heart. Ah, yeah, they're nice. They came in a little pack of those wee frames. They're very cute. My hair is just being rascally. Now my arm's getting itchy. Can't take me anywhere, can you? They're so pretty, but this little book is adorable. Look at those colours. Just lovely. Oh, nice. And I like that it's got little things written in it, even if I can't see it. Oh, that's all in French, so I won't be able to read that to you. Once, years ago, I tried to speak French. I had studied it at school, and I was staying with my friend in France, and I thought it would be nice if I attempted to speak the language. And so I practiced and I said some things to her in French, And she says, please don't talk to anyone in French. So goodness knows what I was saying, but it mustn't have been good. Yes, she was very polite and extremely kind, but told me in no uncertain terms that it was best that I did not try. It wouldn't be doing no one any favours. So I figured out my French pronunciation was extremely bad, and maybe I was saying words that I certainly wasn't intending to say. So yeah, I just stuck to English and said merci and beaucoup and au revoir, and hopefully didn't say those too badly. She was so good at speaking English, I thought, yeah, never mind. This is another page. This is so pretty, and now we've got one in almost like monotones. Such pretty little book of gorgeous roses and gorgeous things to look at. And here's a feather and an old inkwell. Just delightful. What's that? Is that a piano? It looks, yes it is. Look, a piano along here and music notes along here. Isn't it gorgeous? Just the more you look, the more you see. You've really got to look at them quite in depth to get the full beauty out of them. And they're like reading a book almost, only a picture book, and you make up your own story for it, which is wonderful because then you can use your imagination and just, yeah, have I gone back the wrong way? I don't know. I think maybe I'm getting confused now. Let's see. No, we're going the right way. That looks familiar. Maybe there's two of each. Yes, because this, I'm sure we've seen this. Either that or I lost my page. I might have lost my page. I got a little distracted there. Oh, let's just flick towards the end. No, that looks, no, that I don't think I've seen this before. And this looks like vintage wallpaper. What's that? That one goes that way. It's so pretty. Maybe, I don't know. This looks different too. I think we'll finish with this little book in a moment because we've had a really good look at it. Let's find a really delightful page to finish with. I've just so enjoyed looking through this and seeing all the things that we can find in it. It's quite wonderful. It's been very joyful. I've enjoyed it so much. I hope you have too. I really hope so. You have a wonderful day and thanks so much for joining me.